Hey, good Tuesday morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa with the MLive Morning Weather Update. Go ahead and hit share button if you can. Good news, freezing rain, I figure, is always the ugliest two words in winter weather. We still have the words freezing rain in the forecast, but much less than what looked like yesterday. And remember, yesterday I was already downplaying it some. So we do have, what I would say are some significant changes, some bigger changes than we've seen in quite a while. Why does this happen? Well, in my 36 years of experience, it happens when you have several storm systems lined up and the storm behind it zaps some of the energy from the storm system coming our way Wednesday night, Thursday. So usually what happens then is the balance of power shifts, so to speak, and we probably lean toward a stronger system as we head on into the weekend. Well, let's get on into it. And today it's cold, nothing really meaningful as far as precipitation that causes a big problem. We do have some patches where people are reporting big flakes of snow, but you could see on the radar there's nothing that shows you'd have anything that would last very long or accumulate much at all. All right, now we get the newest run of the model that kind of alerted me that, hey, what's going on here? And what's going on, basically, the tweaks are the atmosphere is colder. It's a really cold day. It's a really cold day tomorrow. So that leans towards snow, and then the storm system is kind of getting shunted into two pieces. So you'll see that here on the radar forecast of this brand new model run. If I can get it to not hiccup on me. Bear with me. It's internet and computers. Okay, maybe not. Well, let's see. I want to show you this. Okay, there we go. All right, so it's caught up to me. So today, really just a spotty light snow shower, mostly in the north. That's about it. Overnight tonight should be dry. Yeah, Matthew Beersley, you've seen many different pictures, predictions for tomorrow night. And the reason why is, what model does the data that you use on your app or however you're getting the data? I mean, I'm probably the only one that talks to you about what model is being used right now. For example, the European is a good model, but it's staying the odd one out in that it's staying a little bit more on the freezing rain side, 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, but everything else is lower, less than 1/10 of an inch. Everything is colder too, so instead of changing to freezing rain, it's a little bit more snow. Don't get me wrong, it's still a kind of a treacherous period Thursday morning, but then things should improve. So here's our radar forecast that I like. This is during the day tomorrow. Shouldn't be any problems. It does have a little bit of a problem because see that rain in the afternoon on Wednesday? No, it can't be rain. I looked aloft and it's cold enough at the surface that that's snow, light snow. And then here comes the time period in question. This is 4, 5, 6 in the morning on Thursday. And note it's leaned towards snow for most of us. Grand Rapids, Lansing, Saginaw, Big Rapids, light, 1 or 2 inches. And the freezing rain stays in the Jackson, Ann Arbor, Detroit area and is out by 7 or 8 on Thursday morning. It's colder, so it takes a little longer to get above freezing, but in all, first thing, it's not a major ice storm. And second thing is, if you can wait some on Thursday, you'll have either a lot better road conditions due to salt, or Mother Nature will take care of it all together. Here's the total snowfall out of this system. It's not a snow system. The UP gets 1 to 3 inches. Lower Michigan gets less than an inch. And then here's the ice accumulation prediction from the National Weather Service, and I still like it, and they continue to say they're ratcheting this down. So 1/10 of an inch at most from Detroit, Ann Arbor, Kalamazoo southward, probably staying down under 1/10 of an inch, and then just a couple of hundredths as you head north through Grand Rapids, Flint, Saginaw. So, not a really big issue. Here's the temperature forecast I like, and what sets this up as leaning more towards snow and a little bit slower of a melt off is the cold temperature today. So today, we're only in the teens for the most part everywhere, and tonight we drop down into the teens, and tomorrow we only make it to the 20s, mid-20s, and by Thursday morning it's colder now in the low 20s. So everything's starting to point toward leaning toward light snow, and maybe taking until early to mid-afternoon on Thursday for anything to melt off, but not a major system. Now remember, I told you that sometimes system in the lead falters because the system behind it is consolidating and grabbing the energy. So this is the European model, which I usually show you, but notice it's still aggressive on freezing rain and probably out to lunch, but then it goes into Thursday afternoon, just turns windy and colder. Here's Friday, and then again here's Saturday. So there's continues to be the look of a statewide snow, freezing rain type event, and this one would have the looks of a 3 to 6 inch snow and a 1/10 to 1/4 inch ice would be a good place to start there, but we'll have to see how that goes. And we're in this pattern where every 3 or 4 days something comes along, so we get into the middle of next week, maybe a glancing blow. We get to the end of next week, another one of these full statewide precipitation events, and we get out there pretty far. And it shows another one of these about February 16th starting to crank up. One of these will probably become stronger and actually be a full-fledged wind-driven snowstorm. But it's not the Wednesday night, Thursday. So today we're cold in the 20s, and tomorrow we're cold only in the 20s. Now this is that European model, and it might not have the right surface temperatures. It takes us to 37 in Saginaw, 37 in Grand Rapids. I'm guessing it's going to be more like 33, 34, 35, and stubborn to get there mid-afternoon on Thursday. So Thursday you're going to want to watch it, and I wouldn't want to get on travel real early because that would be your iciest time period. Then we're back to cold, and it's definitely a wintry February coming up, at least through the mid part of it, because look at highs on the weekend in the 20s, Sunday in the 20s, Monday maybe in the teens to 20s, next Tuesday, Wednesday, February 12th, 13th, wintry. We might not crack the freezing mark until we get to about February 14th, and it tends to stay kind of on the wintry side after that. So we definitely have an active February coming as the storm track has more targeted toward Michigan. Nothing that sticks out just right now as, wow, watch this storm. Saturdays probably will be a little more vigorous than what we have on Thursday. So if you have the weekend travel, Saturday into Sunday, you may have snow or freezing rain, and then behind a system like that, we will grab some colder air, and so you'd have snow and freezing rain staying on the roads, not melting off thanks to Mother Nature. So there you go. We'll keep you updated on Thursday. The main common sense feature here is you're going to have to check the roads early Thursday morning. Salt might be just fine on the roads, and you might want to delay until late morning or more likely early afternoon before Mother Nature helps out quite a bit. Hey, there's your MLive morning weather update, and I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.